Having a round under par is always a good thing, but looking good and having a round under par is even better. That's why Steve Gottsche's Pro Shop is your one-stop shop for that perfect look to make you look like you're part of the PGA Tour. Find the latest in Nike, Puma, Callaway, and K-State and Kansas apparel. And if your mechanics need a little tweaking, give Steve a call for your lesson. Steve Gottsche's Pro Shop, 620-792-4306, located at the Club at Stone Ridge, Great Bend.
Ladies and gentlemen, Steve Gotsche here, former PGA Tour professional, now the head pro here at Stone Ridge Golf Club in Great Bend, Kansas. Today we're going to talk about various lies, which here in central Kansas we don't get a whole lot of, but we'll talk about uphill, downhill, and side hill lies today. Today I found my ball here about 130 yards from the green. I have a 9-8 iron in my hand. 9 iron is probably my normal 130 distance, but taking into the effect of the hill here, so now I have an uphill shot, so I have to make some adjustments to hit this shot. So instead of my 9 iron, I'm probably going to go one club up, maybe to an 8 iron, so I can get a little more distance and control my shot a little better. Adjustment wise, I want to try and get my shoulders parallel to the ground, so I got to lean a little bit to the right so I can not dig into the turf here. Also, what I'm going to do is open up my stance, which means turn a little left so my hips are that way, because the hill will restrict my hip rotation. Okay. So instead of 9, I have an 8. So what I'm going to do is choke down a little bit on the golf club so I don't hit it too far. Open my stance, adjust my shoulders, okay, and hit this shot. Notice how my hips cannot get through the ball because of the slope here. So the tendency here for most people is to pull the ball left. Now we're going to talk about some downhill lies and see the adjustments we need to make. Now I found my golf ball on a downhill lie. As you can see, the slope is higher on this side, lower on this side. I still have the same, about 140 yards, which normally is a little 8 iron for me. So with this lie that I've drawn, I'm probably going to go down to a 9 iron just because now I'm on the down slope and the ball should go a little further. Adjustments I want to make, maybe the ball back in our stance a little bit. Remember, our shoulders have to level out to the ground, so my left shoulder's got to be a little lower this time. Tendency here is to leave the ball to the right because it's hard to get the club face square at impact on a downhill lie. Okay. I'm also probably going to open up my stance a little just because the ball is normally going to go just a shade to the right off this lie. So once again, open up just a hair. Remember to try to get your shoulders level to the ground. One less golf club. Swing. The key here, you want to make sure and stay down on the ball to get it up in the air. If you tend to fall back and look up, you'll hit behind it and probably chunk it out to the right side. Now we're going to try some side hill lies. All right, gentlemen and ladies, I found myself in the fairway again, but now the ball is below my feet. The dreaded shot for most people because most people hit it left to right, also known as a baby fade. So adjustments on this particular lie. Remember, gravity is going to pull you to the lowest spot on the golf course, so what we have to do in our setup here, or what I like to do, is line the ball up maybe a little more in the toe because gravity is going to pull you down the hill. Also, I'm going to cheat the club face a little close so I don't fan my ball out to the right. Okay, normal setup, ball position, normal posture, just a little adjustment as far as the ball being in the toe and club face slightly closed. Okay, demonstrated. We'll hit it. The tendency here, because of the slope, the ball might go a little left to right, but with those adjustments, that should help you. All right, Steve Gotsche here. Thanks for joining us. If you need any more help with the side hill, downhill, uphill lies, please contact your local PGA professional.
The people who care are at Grove Chiropractic and Sports Injury. They specialize in all joint pain and sports injuries. If you're suffering from headaches, neck pain, or lower back pain, make an appointment with Grove Chiropractic and Sports Medicine. Dr. Jesse Grove will work with you on a program that's just right for you. Let him relieve your pain and allow you to return to your normal routine. And see Dr. Grove if you're in need of acupuncture treatment. They're accepting new patients at Grove Chiropractic and Sports Injury at 1309 Williams in Great Bend.